Hey, what's going on, tribe? This is just a little video of gratitude and appreciation for you, yes, you who's watching. Congratulate yourself on how far you've come in your journey. If you look back, I think it's more of a channel message, but yeah, we just go with it anyway. If you look back from where you've come from to where you are now, you've gone through a lot and you've been through a lot. So give yourself some credit for all the hard work that you're putting in, because down there in the 3D realm isn't isn't always that easy. So give yourself some credit and be kind to yourself and compassionate to yourself down there. Okay, yeah, that was a bit of a channel message, but yeah, it was just a video of appreciation for and gratitude, because yeah, the whole journey can be very difficult at times. I think the energy is shifting in a way, but yeah, just if you look back during your journey, you realize that you're not the same person that you used to be, and give yourself some credit and congratulate yourself on how far you've come. This is for everyone, the masses included, but especially light workers and conscious folk, because even though you may go through your struggles and find it hard to get out of bed in the morning, you still manage to get out of bed. Even if it's just surviving the day, you're still doing it, because there's some people, some souls that aren't with us anymore on the journey because they chose to exit the journey prematurely. And I, for one, there's been several occasions on the journey where I just felt to, especially if you've had the ego death or a dark night of the soul, they will push you to your limit. They will push you to your limit. They'll literally break you down for you to rebuild. And being conscious, you may face battles on a daily, or life might have just been rough, just in general, through trauma and just life experience can be rough in general. But still being conscious, being able to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward on the journey and spreading your love and light, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to be self-aware and to be conscious of what's going on externally, internally, and dealing with your own personal shit and dealing with external other people's shit as well, and trying to heal and become a better person. And what's the word should we say, make it start and making the right choices, should I say. It's a lot. It's a lot, and especially look, if you're also doing ancestral healing as well. So it's a lot. So give yourself some credit wherever you're at in your journey. Be compassionate, because yeah, the journey's it's not all smooth. Like people think the road to enlightenment, or being spiritual, should we say, is all sunshine and roses. And listen, spirituality is not all sunshines and roses, I can tell you that. Being spiritual comes from a lot of pain and hurt, and we transmute that, basically. It's a lot. So wherever you're at in your journey, just showing, this video is more of a video of appreciation and gratitude to everyone, but it's more aimed at the light workers and chosen ones and people who's on the internal mission, and know that you're here for a real on a mission. That's why you may not you're not from this star system, should we say, or human, yeah. Because sometimes I just feel like I just don't resonate here at all. The more and then when you just feel like you're the black sheep in literally every scenario, it's like that. Because I'm just looking around and this place is just weird. And I know there's a lot of people out there as well, also doing the same, just don't resonate from here. So we're obviously not from here, right? And there's been many a times on the journey of feeling this kind of, wanting to go home, should I say, because Earth is not my home. And also sometimes feeling that I don't want to be here. Not suicidal, there's a difference, but just not be here. Because I've done this so many times. If you've the more should we say, when you become conscious, you'll realize certain things, and certain things will just come naturally to you, yeah. And this whole human experience thing, I've done this so many times, and the energy's shifting. We're getting more. We're getting there. We're starting to see change and stuff, but it's took lifetimes to get just to this point, yeah. So obviously this is one of our most important lifetimes. So everything that we've been through in other previous lifetimes has built up to this lifetime. So give yourself some credit, because I know a lot of you have also been on the journey, and you may be some of your blockages in this lifetime are from previous lifetimes. Is what I'm just picking up. I don't know what's happening. I'm kind of channeling and tuning in as well. It's really weird. So some of your blockages in this lifetime stem from other lifetimes. So you have to find out what your blockages are. So the things that you fear in this lifetime are probably fears from your previous lifetime, and you're being called to also heal that as well for someone out there. If it resonates, it resonates. I don't know actually what's happening. I'm kind of channeling and doing a video about appreciation as well. It's really weird. But wherever you're out on your journey, just be compassionate to yourself, even if it's just getting out of bed in the morning, brushing your teeth, doing the bare minimum, just surviving. Just surviving, because this whole human experience is a bit mad and it can get a bit intense at times, and sometimes we can get too hard on ourselves, getting too attached to the human experience. Because when you're from higher realms, you're used to lighter energies. So when you have to drop down from higher dimensions to function in the 3D realm, it can be quite traumatizing. And technically we get traumatized during birth as well. That's like a traumatic experience as well. So we're technically, when you're born into the 3D realm, you're kind of born through trauma to a certain degree. Because when you're in the womb, you're all nice, snug and secure. And then, when you're born, it's like your whole environment's changing. And I can kind of relate to, that kind of relates to, I'm getting some vision about like connected to source in a way. Some people may have abandonment issues, but this is more feeling like to source, if that's making sense. I don't know. Some of you may be spiritually cut off at the moment, and feeling abandoned by God or something. I don't know where this is coming from or who I'm picking up, but so the whole human experience is it can be rough at times. So you've got to just be as gentle as possible with yourself as you can, man. because yeah, so it's a rough ride and it's not for the faint-hearted. In most of my videos I say, yeah, the whole journey, yeah, it's not for the faint-hearted, man. It can be rough at times, but it also has awesome times as well. So yeah, it's just about finding the balance and just enjoying it and trying not to get too attached to the experience. Like I was saying in my previous video, the whole human experience is about experiencing, but not getting too attached to the experience, if that makes sense. But yeah, this was just a little video about appreciation and showing you guys gratitude as well, because sometimes we can lose sight of that when we're in our journey or in some dark places. Because I know if you've had a dark night of the soul or an ego death, that shit will push you to your limit. Yeah. So yeah, just be kind to yourself, guys, and yeah, just take each day as it comes, and wherever you're at in your journey, yeah, just be appreciative for wherever you're at, because there's people out there that will swap their experience for your experience, man. But yeah, just sending you guys peace, love and light and some of that good energy, because I know the energy is just rough right now. I know the last couple of weeks the energy has just been wild, but yeah, I feel a little shift going on. There's some kind of shift anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna hit you guys up real soon anyway. Hope everyone's taking good care of themselves during this energy.